This is Me. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be doing a Pokemon Sword and Shield card tier list. But this is just the sets from the Sword and Shield era that has now come to an end. Since Scarlet and Violet has now come out and Paldea Evolved is about to come out now. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this thing. Sword and Shield base set. I think Sword and Shield base set was, it was alright, but it was just like kind of starting off the set. Most sets that start off a new set, like Sun and Moon base set, for example, Scarlet and Violet base set, Sword and Shield base set. They don't really have that many great pools, but I'd say Scarlet and Violet tried to change that a little bit better than the other two did. But I'm gonna go ahead and just give this a little C. Rebel Clash. I'm gonna be honest. I think this was horrendous. Actually, I'm gonna put that F. The nickname for this set is Rebel Trash. If you don't agree, I don't know what's wrong with you. I never had a good time opening anything from these cards. These packs were poo-poo. Yeah, my opinion is what it is. Darkness Ablaze introduced Charizard VMAX, first technical Charizard chase card in this Sword and Shield era. I say I give it a B just because they at least gave you a chase card, even if it's not that big of a chase card nowadays, and it kind of makes the set meh. Champion's Path. See, now this makes me want to put Darkness Ablaze a little bit lower. Yeah, I'm actually going to put Darkness Ablaze C, but above Sword and Shield. This is my Champion's Path, alright? AKA Champion's Path. There was 2 cards in this set that you wanted. You wanted the Rainbow Rare Charizard, or you wanted the Shiny Charizard. That was it. And the only thing you would really pull is NDDs and Machamps. There's a few others in there too, but you'd pull hella hollow Machamps. It was just insane. I never had the satisfaction of pulling the Shiny Charizard or the Rainbow. So yeah, there's that. Shining Fates. Again, it's a great set, got great cards in it. I think the cards are beautiful, but I think it just falls like so short. Like, it had the potential to be just as good as Hidden Fates, and it just fell flat. Like, the only chase card in my opinion in that set is the shiny Charizard. Like, I don't understand. Like, why do they just make one chase card in a set? At least have like 2 or 3 others that are halfway decent too. Don't just have a whole set where one's highly overpriced and then the next chase card's like $15. It's kind of sad. But for that I gotta give that high tier B. High tier. Battle Styles. I'm gonna be honest. Whenever I first started opening Battle Styles, I had no luck with this set at all. Still really don't. It's got some pretty good artworks in it though. Alt arts were, I think this is the first that actually introduced alt arts, if I'm not mistaken, in the Sword and Shield era. But is that? I still don't think that gets it over the B hump. But I'm gonna personally put it above Shining Fates. Just my opinion. And then we get to Chillin' Rain. I think Chillin' Rain is a very underrated set. It's got very, very good pulls. It's got great alt arts. Beautiful alt arts, actually. The Zorora. Like, the Blaziken. Come on, man. I gotta put Chillin' Rain A. I got to. Vivid Voltage. This is like a very disappointing set in my opinion also. Like, they had the amazing rare Rayquaza, and it's just like $2. Like, what's going on? Why are amazing rares so cheap? Like, they should not have been that easy to pull. Like, that shit is just so upsetting. Again, just one chase card. Like, if you go and look at the value of any other card in that set now, it's completely and utterly ridiculous. It's just the Pikachu over $100. Whenever it first came out, the Pikachu was like 300. It's went down drastically, which I guess that's good for the collector, but also bad at the same time because that means it's going down. But it'll probably go back up over time. But for the one chase card, you know, I gotta put it B. And honestly, that kind of makes me want to put Champion's Path and Shiny Fates and C, but we'll go back and change that if we need to. We'll find out. Evolving Skies. Now this right here is going to be the first S. Okay, the pulls of this was outrageous. Like, it was so hard to pull cards in this set, I feel like. But the alt arts that they put in this set makes this one of the best, if not the best, set in the Sword and Shield era. Like, the Rayquaza alt arts, both VMAX and V, the Umbreon VMAX and V alt arts, like the Noivern alt art, the Leafeon V alt art, the Glaceon VMAX alt art, the Sylveon VMAX alt art, Dragonite V alt art. Like, bro, they had so many stacked cards in that set. It's just harder to like rebuttal it going anywhere but S. On to the next. Celebrations. I say that's an easy A. Could have been S if they put one more chase card in there, in my opinion. That was just not a card that was already made. Like, if they just made an alt art for that set personally, and just had it for that set, and was like an alt art Pikachu, Charizard, something of that nature, it could have been fucking phenomenal. It would have made that set even more rare than it's gonna be in the future. But it didn't. It only brought back the cards that it brought back. So I'm gonna give it a great set though. Well, I'll put it in front of Chilling Reign though. Yeah, I'll put it in front of Chilling Reign. Just because of the cards that's in it. Fusion Strike. Alright, if we're going about the cards that are in Fusion Strike, the Gengar VMAX alt art, the Mew VMAX alt art, and the what is it? Espeon VMAX alt art. If we're going just by those three cards, it'd be S tier, yeah. But that's really the only three cards there are to chase. There's a few more alt arts that are okay on price, but not really. Great set, but I gotta put it. I'm gonna put it ahead of Battle Styles. I'll say it's gonna be top B, because there are other cards that are at least halfway decent. But yeah, I'm put it B. If the pools wasn't so outrageous in this and like dog ass, I would put it A. But the pools in this, bro, it's so hard to pull anything. Like, it's ridiculous. Pokemon Go. It's a fun set. It's a cool set. Don't get me wrong, everything's, there's nothing really bad about it. But there's nothing really that great about it to me. Maybe in the future it'll be okay or something, but I don't know. It just wasn't that phenomenal for me. Then we get to Brilliant Stars. I don't know what set first introduced character rares. I forgot. But we're gonna put Brilliant Stars up here in the S, even though there's only about 4 or 5 main pools, but the fact that you got the Charizard alt art card is beautiful and phenomenal. You know what I mean? Did you get the Charizard V-Star card? The V-Star Rainbow Rare. And then you get the Arceus alt art. Like, bro, there's a good amount of sets. I mean, good amount of cards in this set. Like, and the character rares in it are amazing too. Like, I don't know. Astral Radiance. I'm getting. I'm not gonna lie. The last 5 sets that I'm putting up here are all gonna be really good. Like it's hard. It's gonna be hard to put them anywhere but below B. Maybe even A. Astral Radiance. I think the best card in this is Machamp Altar. This is the one set that I really didn't open that much, so I'm not 100% sure on that. I did a little research on it, but not too much. Because I mean, I have opened probably like 15-20 packs of it, but that's not that much, to be honest. I'll probably put this B. I'll put this B right here. Pools. We're gonna put it right here because of the pools, bro. Like character rares and everything. Yeah, like no. Lost Origin. We gotta put it up here, man. We gotta put it up here. The Garantina V. That shit's phenomenal. The artwork is amazing. The Aerodactyl V Alt Art 2, amazing. The character rares, the illustrated character rares too, bro. Phenomenal set, phenomenal. Silver Tempest. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be a hot take. There's not many cards that are big chase cards in the set. There's a lot of beautiful cards. But besides like 1 or 2 character illustrated rares and the Altar Lugia, there's nothing else to really chase, and that's it. But it's still phenomenal. The Altar Lugia makes me like it a lot, so I'm personally gonna put it A. And also the character rares in it just make it like so easy to put it up there. And Crown Zenith. We're just, they're not all, the cards in it aren't all stupid expensive like in Evolving Skies or Lost Origin or even Brilliant Stars where it's 150 for the Altar Charizard. But Crown Zenith has cards that are tipping close to 100, several of them, and them are the character illustrated rares. Well, whatever you want to call them, whatever. But the alt art, bro. Crown Zenith's phenomenal. Got one of the best pull rates in the Sword and Shield era, if not the best. Very easy to get good pulls, very easy to get character rares in it. 100% would recommend buying it. If I was going for a collection to buy something right now, I would 100% try to collect any Evolving Skies things that you would ever find. Because they're going to be very expensive in the next 2 years. I promise you that. But I think I'm going to change this right here. Is there going to be anything else I'm going to change? We're going to put this here, this here. No, I'm going to put Fusion Strike back down. And we're going to put Vivid Voltage up here. Alright. This is going to be my tier list for the Sword and Shield era of TCG sets. Yeah. Hope y'all have a wonderful night. Y'all take it easy. Hey, we'll holler at y'all in the next video. Peace.